So that's semi-final 1 concluded at the World Snooker Championships 2025. The legend Ronnie O'Sullivan is out. 7 times champion here. He won't be getting an 8th this year. He's been beaten convincingly by 17 frames to 7 with a session to spare by China's Zhao Xintong. What a match by Zhao Xintong. The first session today, it was an 8-0 whitewash for Xintong, which kind of sealed the fate of the match in my opinion. I couldn't really see a way back for Ronnie after that. Ronnie tried to put up a fight, but Zhao was just too solid. Ronnie looked lost for ideas out there and he missed far too many easy shots and he got severely punished. And then when Xintong missed some easy ones, Ronnie didn't punish him, so maybe age is finally catching up with Ronnie. But take nothing away from Xintong. He played absolutely lights out, got in, very heavy scorer, extremely solid break builder. So now, on the other semi-final, we have, in stark contrast, Judd, Trump and Mark Williams are poised at 8-all. So the final will get interesting. I still think Judd will go on to win the whole thing, but he is making me a little bit nervous. Judd Trump does seem to have a habit of doing that. He looks like he's going to, sweep the floor with everybody, and then all of a sudden he comes up against a guy who's obviously not playing the best snooker of his life, but it's Mark Williams, we have to remember, 3-time champion here. Mark Williams is a legend as well, and when he's on, when he finds that gear and he can dig in and he can come up with all the shots and he can give any player a run for the money. So you never write Mark Williams off. That's something you can't do. So as I say, it's looked a bit jangly there for Judd today. He wasn't playing his best by any means, far from it, and he still came out 8-all, so he'll have to play a lot better tomorrow, that's for sure. Needs to get off to a good start. It's not over yet, but yeah, I still have Judd to get through anyway. So I'm still sticking with my original predictions. I still say Judd Trump will win the tournament. I don't want to jinx him, but that's my prediction. He still has to get past Mark, obviously. So assuming he does get past Mark, so we'll have a Xintong Trump final. I'll have Judd to win it. If somehow Mark Williams does pull off a shocker, then I'm going to go for Xintong in the final. But that's only if Mark gets through, which I don't think he will. That would be remarkable. Imagine if Mark Williams beat Trump and Xintong with the form that they're both in at the minute, and the world number 1, and the form that Xintong's been playing throughout the tournament. That would just be legendary stuff. And then he would have a 4th world title to tie with his good old class of 92 rival John Higgins, and also Mark Selby, who has 4 titles at the World Championships as well. So yeah, Mark has everything to play for, and I'm sure would love to take home that 4th title and join that club. But Judd, as I say, he's going for his 2nd. He really wants the 2nd. There's been a lot of talk saying that you can't be considered one of the true greats of the game if you don't win multiple world titles. So he's only got the 1. Ronnie's got 7, John Higgins 4, Mark Selby 4, Mark Williams 3. It does look a little bit embarrassing for Judd Trump. I mean, he's won everything else in the game, and he's got 30 titles to his name, or around 30 titles to his name. So yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't won more world titles. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be itching to get this 2nd title done and dusted and cement his legacy in the game. Xintong, of course, he's got nothing to lose and he's playing lights out snooker, so he'll be up for winning his first one as well. He'll be going for it. But I do hope that we get a good match, whoever's playing. And my only worry for Xintong is he might get a bit nervy in the final, and I don't want that to spoil a good final. That would be a shame. I want him to play obviously the way he's been playing today in the semi-finals. So a lot to play for. All these 3 guys have a lot to play for. Xintong going for his 1st, Judd going for his 2nd, and Mark Williams going for his 4th. So history on the line for all of these men, to be honest. I'll still put Judd Trump slight favourite, and then Xintong 2nd and Mark Williams 3rd. So it should be a cracking match. So please give your vote on my poll. I've added another poll. Who do you think will join Zhao Xintong in the final? Will it be Judd Trump or Mark Williams? It's a flip of a coin, almost that match, to be honest. It all depends who gets off to a good start tomorrow, in my opinion. I'm saying Judd Trump. Please give your vote. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.